Greetings, everybody, and welcome to this DVD close-up here, the Media Files. This time around, I figured we would talk about a fantasy film that I kind of somewhat enjoy, but it's an okay movie. However, though, I do love the book series that it's based on, and considering the fact that we actually are getting a surprisingly fifth book in the series, um, let's go and discuss the first book. Not really the first book, but practically the only movie that's been released out of the franchise, well, since it came out. Let's discuss Eragon, the 2-disc special edition, here on the Media Files. Alright, welcome back. So why do I sound so depressed about this movie? Okay, well, first things first. Okay, so this movie came out in 2006, and I was basically just out of, just, somewhat still in college at this point. But my friends and I were huge fans of the book because we read the book when we were in high school. Written by Christopher Paolini. Basically, it's about a young boy, a young farm boy, who basically finds a dragon egg and basically helps this dragon get you know you know comes out of the egg and comes to find out he's the dragon rider. Yeah, a lost dying breed of where people can actually ride dragons and whatnot. And so yeah, so when this movie came out, we were all excited about it. We're like, sweet, because this movie looks so good. Because not only did you have, a pretty decent cast. You had Sienna Gilroy from Resident Evil Apocalypse. You had Jeremy Irons. You had Dajman Husan. You had Garrett Hudlin, who before he did Tron Legacy. But not only that, though, you had Rachel Weisz voicing the character of the dragon. I believe her name was Saphira. Yeah. And then you had John Malkovich. We're like, dude, sweet. And so the lead that they picked for this movie was Ed Spielders, which is this guy right there. Now he actually would have been in the Lion, the Witch, the Wardrobe had he not won the role for this movie. Fun fact. Okay, so when this movie came out, after we watched it, we're like, what the hell did we just watch? Did we just literally watch Star Wars in Fantasyland? Yes, that's literally what this movie is. Okay, it's literally... Luckily I got it right here. Oh well. It's literally Star Wars A New Hope, but put in Fantasyland. Okay, that's literally what this movie is. You literally take it apart. The kid is literally, Eragon is literally Luke Skywalker. That's literally what he is. And Jeremy Irons, he's kind of somewhat Obi-Wan Kenobi. But then you have John Malkovich playing the character of Galbatorix. Seriously? And then the way he acts in this movie, every single line he's doing this, and he's talking like this. I want to kill the Dragon Rider with every stinking breath. Yeah, that's how terrible his acting is in this movie. It's so god awful. I'm like, thank God they did not do a sequel to this movie. Now, directed by Stefan Fangmeyer. For those of you who don't know who he is, he's actually a visual effects producer. He actually is known for doing more visual effects than directing. This was his debut. And mind you, the visual effects are pretty decent for what they are. But, my God, this movie is... Let's see, how long is it? This movie is 103 minutes. It's not even 2 hours. So they literally crammed almost a 600-page book in 2 hours. Ugh, it's just... Oh, yeah, we're going to have a rant here. This movie irritates me so freaking much. I mean, yeah, I have it because, it's going into my fantasy because it's something that I liked at the time. But at least it has a bonus feature disc. Yeah. Thank God, because I was so excited that they were going to do Eldest next, which is the second book in the series. And this movie barely made its budget back. And so now I'm hearing rumors circulating around Hollywood that they're looking into maybe redoing this movie as a series. I'm like, well, that's what you should have done in the first place. Because now with the fact that that there's going to be a fifth book coming out, I'm excited to read it because I enjoy the books tremendously. Yeah, the books are a little bit more for the younger adult ends, but for somebody like me who enjoyed like Lord of the Rings and stuff like that, you'll like it. But you know, it's not for everybody. But you know, I mean, it's an okay movie. They say it's packed with nonstop action and whatnot. There's hardly any action in it. You could barely see what's going on half the time because it's literally close up, shaky cam, smoking mirrors, that type of thing, and kind of until towards the end where you can kind of somewhat see something, even if it's all done in the battle at night. I hate nighttime battles. You can't see a damn thing. So, alright, so let's go through the bonus features real quick. So, we have audio commentary with director Stefan Fangmeyer, extended and deleted scenes with optional director's commentary, inside the Heritage Trilogy, The Magic of Eragon documentary, Eldest, the first two chapters of the second book in the Heritage Trilogy, The Inhabitants of Algesia, character featurettes, Arya's Ambush, that's who Sienna Gilroy portrays, Arya's Ambush, the original animatic sequence with optional director's commentary, Vision of Eragon Conceptual Art Gallery, Pronunciation Guide, Original and Unused Storyboard Galleries, Christopher Paolini Interview, The Secrets of Algesia, Visual Effects Featurettes, Saphira's Animation Guide, CGI Featurette with Director's Commentary, the original teaser trailer, and more. Yeah. Now, mind you, this definitely is for kids. It's PG. You know, I mean, it's not that good. It really is not that good. I mean, you know, because the only thing that's somewhat decent about it, the reason why I was so excited about the movie at the time, was because Patrick Doyle was doing the score, and I had a friend in college who was a absolute die-hard fan of Patrick Doyle, especially for his film scores for Henry V and Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. So I'm like, sweet. So I bought the soundtrack on iTunes, and I listened to it, and I thought it was awesome. And then the movie comes out, and you're like, yeah, this isn't that great. So, yeah. Eragon, it's an okay movie. Like I said, more for kids than adults. But, you know, what can I say? Well, what I can say is, please like and subscribe, hit that notification button, leave a comment, you know, and whatnot. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Maybe the next one won't be such a ranty and a bad movie this time around. Alright, see ya.